far? Did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In you, Loda. They never look up. So far, you were right. They shut down this.
Wait!
I need backup.
Hold on, I'm coming!
I'll cover you.
Thanks.
I can't see shit from here.
The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
If you want a space game that doesn't sugarcoat how tough life in space would actually be, the Expanse Osiris Reborn is worth checking out. The Expanse series has always been about showing space as it really is: dangerous, politically messy, and unforgiving. This isn't your typical heroic space adventure. It's more about surviving the harsh realities of trying to live among the stars. The Expanse Osiris Reborn is an upcoming sci-fi action RPG from Owlcat Games, creators of Pathfinder and Warhammer RPGs, built in Unreal Engine 5. Set in the beloved The Expanse universe, you play as a Pinkwater security mercenary trapped during the catastrophic Eros Station lockdown. The storyline centers on your own crew and a war-torn solar system teetering on the brink of conflict. Gameplay evokes strong Mass Effect vibes, cover-based third-person shooter mechanics, low-gravity movement via mag-locked boots, squad-based combat, and real-time tactical abilities. Customize your origin. Choose to be Earther, Martian, or Belter, each path shaping crew loyalty and narrative outcomes through meaningful choices. Visually, the game merges hard sci-fi realism with cinematic flair, zero-G sequences, space-frame battles, and atmospheric planetary visits across Eros, Ceres, Mars, and beyond. Companions are fully fleshed, offering dialogue-heavy interactions and loyalties that respond to your decisions. The Expanse Osiris Reborn is confirmed for PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, with no release date yet.
There you are. All better.
You patched me up?
I am DI-03367. They are Pragmata.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Anna?
For something completely different in the sci-fi space, Pragmata is one of those games that's got everyone curious. Capcom has been pretty mysterious about it, but what we know is it's mixing sci-fi elements with emotional storytelling in a world where something from space has changed everything. It's got this haunting, beautiful vibe that sets it apart from other space-themed games. Pragmata is Capcom's long-awaited sci-fi action-adventure, now officially slated for a 2026 release on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. After years of silence, the game made a striking return at the June 2025 State of Play, showcasing new gameplay and story details. Set in a dystopian near future, the narrative follows Hugh, a spacefarer, and Diana, an android girl, as they navigate a lunar research station controlled by a hostile AI. Players will control both characters simultaneously, utilizing a unique 2-in-1 gameplay mechanic that emphasizes hacking and strategic combat. The latest trailer reveals dynamic combat sequences, including jetpack-assisted traversal and cooperative attacks against robotic adversaries. Diana's abilities to hack and manipulate the environment add depth to the gameplay, promising a blend of action and strategy. With its atmospheric setting and innovative mechanics, Pragmata is shaping up to be one of Capcom's most intriguing titles in recent years. Stay tuned for more updates as we approach its 2026 launch.
Mayday! Mayday! Hope 1 to mission control, we're falling! Thomas, the ship's breaking apart! There's no time! Evacuate! Now! Thomas, come in!
Ariane, you sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind. And I'll always love you for that.
If you're looking for a space game that's all about exploration and discovery, Aphelion is definitely one to watch. What sets this one apart is how it gives you the freedom to actually explore and find things on your own, rather than just following a set path through space. Aphelion is a cinematic sci-fi action-adventure from Don't Nod, the studio behind Life is Strange. Set in 2060, you play as astronaut Ariane Montclair, stranded on the frozen alien world of Persephone after a catastrophic crash. Your mission? Reunite with your crewmate Thomas while surviving deadly landscapes and uncovering dark cosmic secrets. The game blends exploration and traversal with tense stealth sequences and light combat. You'll climb ice cliffs, grapple across chasms, manage dwindling oxygen, and stay hidden from bizarre creatures lurking beneath the surface. What sets Aphelion apart is its emotional heart. This isn't just about survival, it's about two astronauts forging a path back to each other in a harsh, hostile environment. Expect cinematic visuals, an immersive soundscape, and a story that tugs at your heart as much as it tests your nerves. Aphelion launches in 2026 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
I care that the colony is in disarray. We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. us choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
If you enjoyed the first Outer Worlds or you're into space RPGs with a good sense of humor, The Outer Worlds 2 should definitely be on your radar. The Outer Worlds 2 is Obsidian's bold sequel to its satirical sci-fi RPG, returning you to the corporate-run colony of Arcadia, now embroiled in a new conflict between the authoritarian Protectorate and the rebel faction Auntie's Choice. You play as an Earth Directorate agent, exploring a rich world where your choices shape not just outcomes, but the tone of every faction you encounter. Combat blends first-person FPS action with stealth and dialogue-based tactics. You can even switch to third-person on the fly for a more strategic view. Expect expanded weapon variety, like freeze guns, shrink rays, and crowd control options, plus a deeper perk system inspired by titles such as Fallout New Vegas, featuring traits like the darkly humorous serial killer that drops health-boosting hearts. Factions and companions get more attention this time. 6 diverse crew members, each with their own mission lines and faction-specific radio stations, bring humor and personality to every region. Dialogue is more reactive than ever, with your skill investment impacting not just combat, but story and humor tones. The Outer Worlds 2 launches on October 29, 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
Warning, hostile ships detected.
If you're looking for a space game that focuses on teamwork and survival, Jump Ship is one to watch. Jump Ship is a cooperative survival experience that throws you and your crew into the most desperate situations imaginable in the cold vacuum of space. The story revolves around a crew trying to survive when everything that can go wrong does go wrong, from catastrophic system failures to running out of essential supplies while stranded light years from home. The gameplay is built entirely around cooperation and communication, where every player has a crucial role in keeping the ship and crew alive. You'll find yourself frantically managing life support systems, repairing critical damage, making split-second decisions during emergencies, and coordinating with your teammates when panic sets in. The setting captures that hard sci-fi realism where space is genuinely dangerous and unforgiving. Mechanical systems break down, oxygen runs low, and one wrong move can spell disaster for everyone aboard. Unlike heroic space adventures, this is about ordinary people pushed to their limits in extraordinary circumstances. Jump Ship is expected to launch in 2025 for PC, with console versions planned to follow shortly after.
Preparing to transfer now. This is your last chance to bail, June.
Do it.
Loaded weapon is a hell of a way to greet your new partner.
So you're June.
We're burning time. Now that we're all best of friends, let's make each other rich.
I'm not just here to look pretty. I've got away with celestial tech.
I see a lot of potential in this new partnership.
Let me light the way for you.
Target acquired.
Many thanks again for your help.
You should have been honest.
This place is forbidden. The price is death.
That's what it means to be a traveler.
Exodus is an upcoming sci-fi action RPG developed by Archetype Entertainment, a studio formed by former BioWare veterans. Set in the distant future, humanity has fled a dying Earth, seeking refuge in the hostile Centauri cluster. Players assume the role of the Traveler, embarking on interstellar missions to secure alien technology and ensure humanity's survival. The game emphasizes intense third-person combat, combining gunfights and melee encounters. Exploration is key, with players navigating diverse planets, uncovering ancient ruins, and interacting with various societies. A unique feature is the time dilation mechanic. While missions may take days for the Traveler, years or even centuries pass for those left behind, leading to evolving relationships and changing worlds upon return. Companions play a significant role, each with distinct abilities and narratives, influencing both combat and story outcomes. Choices made during missions have lasting consequences, affecting civilizations and personal bonds. The game's universe is further enriched by its tabletop RPG, The Traveler's Handbook, offering deeper insights into its lore. Exodus is slated for release in 2026 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
It always comes back to this. This world, this moment, this choice. Every time the sun dies, madness reigns. Then everything begins again. But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Saros by Housemarque is an upcoming action game that tells the haunting story of a lost off-world colony on the planet Carcosa, which is trapped under an ominous eclipse. The story follows Arjun Devraj, voiced by Rahul Kohli, a powerful Soltari enforcer who will stop at nothing to find who he is looking for in this mysterious and dangerous world. The game is set on the planet Carcosa and follows Soltari enforcer Arjun Devraj as he investigates a lost off-world colony. The gameplay promises to be an intense action experience from the makers of Returnal, focusing on creating an emotional and powerful character study wrapped in sci-fi action. The setting features a shape-shifting planet Carcosa, which is stuck in a loop, creating a unique and mysterious environment that constantly changes around the player. So expect tight controls, intense combat. Saros is set to be released in 2026 exclusively for PlayStation 5.
I do solemnly pledge, mind and body, I will defend the Empire with my life.
Your application to the Flight Academy has been reconsidered. Captain McLaren had submitted a letter of recommendation on your behalf before the battle.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine. You're safe.
We may be a small crew, but the work we do matters.
Welcome to the Stanton. I'm Eugene Morrow.
I'm Petty Officer Webster, Chief Mechanic.
This will be your new home.
We got you flying with Lieutenant Commander Colton. He's one of our best.
Sir?
Who the hell are you?
I'm your new wingman, sir. The name's...
You want me to learn your name? You live long enough for me to care.
Baron Actual, you're clear to launch.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Squadron 42 by Cloud Imperium Games is the single-player story-driven game set in the same universe as Star Citizen that has been over a decade in development and is finally targeting a 2026 release date. The story will begin during the events of Vega 2 in 2945 and will detail the story of the player joining and flying with the UEE Navy's celebrated 42nd Squadron. What sets this game apart is its incredible star-studded cast featuring Mark Hamill, Henry Cavill, Gary Oldman, Liam Cunningham, Gillian Anderson, and many other A-list actors, bringing the story to life with full motion capture performances. The gameplay combines intense space combat with cinematic storytelling, offering 30 to 40 hours of campaign gameplay in what promises to be one of the most ambitious space adventures ever created. The game will run on Star Engine, delivering cutting-edge visuals and immersive space combat that Cloud Imperium Games has been perfecting for years. After being feature-complete and entering its polishing and fine-tuning stage, Squadron 42 is scheduled to launch in 2026 exclusively for PC.
Tell me something good.
Well, you're right, it checks out. He's hiding out around this Imperium moon.
Excellent.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking Simperia. No one has left that planet in over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again.
Superstitions.
No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts.
You worry too much.
You know what I worry just the right amount. I say we we wait for him to leave, or how about we find a new lead? He's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Can you please claim him? I don't need another hunter swooping in.
Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there.
He clearly is.
He is clearly desperate.
And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent.
Anyone else with all your fucking shit? Okay, alright, you know what? There, you're the boss.
Thank you.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet by Naughty Dog is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 5. The story follows Jordan Amun, a dangerous bounty hunter who ends up stranded on Semperia, a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago, with actress Tati Gabrielle playing the protagonist. The game will take place 2,000 years in the future, but not from our current timeline, as this timeline deviates from ours in the 1980s, with main themes focusing on faith and religion. In seeking to escape, Jordan discovers information about the history of the planet and its people, and fights hostile, blade-wielding robots. This represents Naughty Dog's ambitious new IP following their success with The Last of Us and Uncharted series, promising their trademark emotional storytelling combined with innovative sci-fi gameplay. Unfortunately, despite an initial reveal at the end of 2024, reports suggest that Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet might not be released until after 2026, potentially making it a 2027 release exclusively for PlayStation 5. Star Wars Eclipse is an action-adventure narrative game being developed by Quantic Dream in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games. Set during the High Republic era, Star Wars Eclipse is an intricately branching action-adventure game that can be experienced in many ways, and puts the destinies of multiple playable characters in your hands, taking place 200 years before the Phantom Menace in the Outer Rim. The game features a cast of multiple playable characters whose destinies players control through decisions in-game that can have a dramatic impact on the story's outcome. Following Quantic Dream's signature style seen in games like Detroit Become Human and Heavy Rain, Eclipse will likely feature quick-time events, surprising twists, and heavy emphasis on narrative choice consequences. As the first video game to be set in the era of the High Republic, the game explores this golden age of the Jedi and the Republic, featuring new planets and expanding the rich lore of this previously unexplored time frame. Announced on December 9th, 2021, Eclipse currently has no release date, with recent reports suggesting a possible release window between 2026 and 2028, and is expected to launch on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X platforms.